Until 3 weeks ago, I was just Marcus Thompson, a guy grinding through life in Millfield with 2 jobs to stay afloat. My small apartment on Cedar Lane wasn't much, but I'd earned every inch of it. By day, I worked as an IT specialist at Nexus Tech. On weekends, I pulled shifts at Wilson's garage. It was exhausting, but it kept the bills paid, barely. That Tuesday began like any other. Up at 5:30 a.m., I dragged myself through my routine and headed to the office. The day was a blur of password resets and reboot requests. By 6:30 p.m., I was beat but needed gas, so I stopped at the Quick Stop on Lincoln Boulevard. The store was quiet, just me, the cashier, a kind guy named Sam I'd seen before, and a loud woman with dyed blonde hair picking scratch-offs at the counter. Her son, a lanky teen glued to his phone, hovered nearby. Their entitled vibe made me keep my distance. "Give me 10 golden jackpots and 5 platinum prizes," the woman barked, her voice dripping with arrogance. Sam, calm as ever, rang her up. "That's $150, ma'am," she snapped. "These better win. Your last batch was trash. I bet you keep the good ones for yourselves." I browsed the energy drinks, stealing glances. The teen, probably her son, whined, "Mom, hurry up. We gotta get to Kyle's." She shot back, "Quiet, Ethan. This could get us out of the mess your dad left us." They stepped aside, scratching tickets furiously. I paid for gas and, on a whim, bought a single mega ball ticket. The jackpot was $387 million. I didn't expect to win, it was just a fleeting fantasy. "Good luck," Sam said warmly. The woman, later revealed as Linda Carter, scoffed. "Don't bother," she sneered loud enough for me to hear. "People like you never win." Her thinly veiled racism stung, but I ignored her, pocketed the ticket, and left. That night, I forgot about the ticket until I found it crumpled in my pocket. The drawing was on Friday, so I stuck it on the fridge and moved on. Work swallowed the rest of the week. By Friday, I was ready for pizza and Netflix. During a commercial, I remembered the ticket. With zero hope, I checked the numbers online: 7, 19, 31, 42, 56, Mega Ball 28. My ticket matched. Every single one. I checked again, heart pounding. 3 websites confirmed it. I'd won $387 million. A strange sound escaped me, half laugh, half sob. My life had just flipped upside down. Sleep was impossible. I paced, staring at the ticket, imagining a new future. By morning, I researched next steps: hire a lawyer, stay anonymous, take the lump sum. I called my cousin, James, a financial lawyer in Richmond. "I won the Mega Millions," I whispered. After a stunned pause, he said, "Don't tell anyone. I'm driving up now." I couldn't stay still, so I went back to Quick Stop, partly to thank Sam, to ground myself. The place was busier, weekend traffic in full swing. I grabbed a coffee, trying to act normal. Then I heard her. "This is outrageous." Linda Carter was berating the cashier about a rewards card. Ethan stood nearby, smirking. "Mom, drop it," he muttered, embarrassed but smug. Linda's eyes locked onto me. "You were here Tuesday," she said, abandoning her rant. "Did you buy a Megaball ticket?" My heart raced. Had she seen something? "Just one," I said casually. "Haven't checked it." Ethan snorted. "Waste of cash." Linda's stare was intense. "They said the winner was sold here. Some lucky jerk hit all 6. I forced a smile. "Lucky them." As I paid, Linda's gaze burned into me. Outside, I hurried to my car, regretting coming. Footsteps followed. "Hey, wait!" Ethan jogged up, Linda trailing. "Sorry about Mom," he said, his friendliness fake. Linda caught up, her smile cold. "I didn't mean to snap. We're struggling since my husband died, leaving us with nothing." She mentioned their big tutor on Maple Avenue, hinting at foreclosure. Then she asked, Did you buy that winning ticket? Just a ticket, I said, climbing into my car. Linda knocked on the window. Come to our place tonight, 512 Maple, 7 p.m. We'll check your ticket together. Fun, right? I waved vaguely and sped off, her and Ethan's stares haunting my rearview. A chill hit me. This wasn't over. James arrived by noon, diving into action. We set up the MJ Future Trust to claim the $192.5 million lump sum, netting $122 million after taxes. Stay low, he warned. People like Linda smell money. That evening, my doorbell rang. Thinking it was James, I opened it. Linda and Ethan stood there, she with cheap champagne, he with a fake grin. How'd you find me? I blurted. We followed you, Linda said, pushing inside. We're practically neighbors in Millfield. She plopped onto my couch, eyeing my modest place. Ethan's college-bound, full scholarship, but those extra costs. She trailed off, then went for the kill. Let's check that ticket. The suspense is killing me. I lied. Already checked. No matches. Her smile faded. Sure about that? Her eyes landed on trust papers I'd left out. MJ Future Trust? What's that? Just friend stuff. I stammered. Linda's tone hardened. The manager said the winner was a black guy in his 30s, in IT, at Quickstop that night. Sound familiar? Ethan's gaze turned greedy. You won, didn't you? I gripped the door. Leave. Now. Linda sneered. You hit the jackpot and won't help neighbors? Typical. Ethan stepped closer. Hair a little. We know people in this town. I stayed calm. This is my home. Leave, or I'll call the police. Linda huffed but left, hissing. This isn't over. I locked the door, heart pounding, and called James. They're unhinged, he said. Pack a bag. Stay at my hotel. On Sunday, we finalized the claim. Monday, James claimed the prize anonymously. By evening, I returned home, ready to move somewhere secure. My door was ajar. Inside, drawers were open, papers rifled, and my laptop was on. Then, Ethan stepped from the kitchen, sipping my juice. About time, he said. Linda emerged, holding my trust papers. Call the cops, and I'll say you promised us a cut, she threatened, playing a doctored recording of our last talk. $5 million, pocket change for you, Ethan smirked. Her audacity floored me. But I'd recorded them too. Let me call my advisor, I said, stepping into the bathroom. I sent the recording to James and called him. Keep them talking, he said. Cops are coming. I stalled, pretending to consider their deal. Linda gloated, and Ethan raided my fridge. Then a knock. James entered with 2 officers. Linda's smugness vanished. They broke in and tried to extort me, I said, handing over the recording. The cops took them outside. Linda shrieked about her late husband's connections. Ethan went silent, his bravado gone. James urged me to relocate. They're desperate, he said. The next morning, Detective Laura Hayes called. Linda and Ethan were out on bail, but Linda was rearrested for trying to access my work records at Nexus Tech, posing as my advisor. She's relentless, Laura said. That night, at dinner with James, I got another text from Laura. Linda faced new fraud charges. But trouble wasn't done. In the parking lot, Ethan appeared, drunk and crying. You ruined everything, he slurred. Mom's arrested, our house is gone. He thrust a crumpled settlement at me, begging me to drop charges. Sirens neared. You called the cops, he yelled, grabbing my arm. Please, she's all I have. Officers cuffed him. Pity hit me. Wait, I told them. I want to talk to Detective Hayes. The next day, I agreed not to press charges against Ethan if he did community service and counseling. Linda, though, would face justice. 3 months later, I'd settled into a $2.8 million secure home by the Millfield River. My wealth was managed, and I funded a tech center for underserved kids, named after me. Linda's scams unraveled in court. She got jail time and restitution orders. Ethan, living with his aunt, started college and counseling, showing promise. I visited Quickstop to give Sam $150,000 for grad school. Pay it forward, I told him. Driving home, I saw Ethan at the community center, working hard. Our eyes met. He nodded slightly, a quiet acknowledgement. The lottery gave me wealth, but taught me more. Linda's greed and Sam's gratitude showed me who I wanted to be. As I watched the river from my terrace, I felt peace. The real jackpot was helping others, Sam, Ethan, those kids. What do you think of Linda and Ethan's actions? Should I have pressed charges against Ethan or shown mercy? Share your thoughts below, and let's debate entitlement and second chances in relationships.